It is the day that we do all our groceries, and I'm very excited. I like this day. I feel like I'm getting my life together every single time. Eating should be very simple, and it's fun sometimes, yes, but every single day to make a new, different recipe, I'm exhausted. And also these prices. Just really want to try to find ways to spend less money on food without sacrificing the nutrition. You know what I mean? Because this economy ain't it. We're going to Costco. It feels like I'm going to Disney. It looks like I'm going to Disney, but it kind of might be. It looks like I'm going to Disney. The goal is to get as less things than I got last time. And I have a haul up on my Instagram what I got last time at Costco. We just need to get less than that, and that would be good. Just placed the order for raw milk and raw cream because I like to use the cream for my coffee and for iced coffees. And then iced coffee, you need both. Raw milk has so many benefits for the gut. The problem with pasteurized milk, which is the one that's considered to be legal and that's sold in stores, it's boiled down to the point where it actually kills the enzyme lactase. So pasteurized milk, the one that's legal, lacks the enzyme to break down lactose, hence why everyone is lactose intolerant. But actually, people that are lactose intolerant, they really do well on raw milk because raw milk contains lactase and lactose. So you process it a lot better.
She said, you need blueberries? Okay, then you go inside. I'll stay right outside.
It's cold in there. Shorts, you have jeans.
Organic grapes.
Perfect.
Made of organic grapes.
She goes, we have to get the things for Mother's Day. She means wine. I love the lamb racks here. They come from Australia, and all the lamb from Australia is pasture fed. So even though it doesn't say pasture fed or anything like that, or grass fed, all lamb in Australia is pasture fed. This is the one I usually get because it's just more affordable and it's the best that you can do because it has no formaldehyde, dyes, phthalates, which is the most important. I think this is the best coffee ever. Unfortunately, I think it's only available in Texas because it comes from Texas, but it's like the best. But we get the espresso roast. Where's the espresso roast? Oh, it's over here. And then we just grind it ourselves at home. But this is a good option for kids when she starts having it. I mean, I give her a kefir too. I don't know, but this is a good option. If you see this, it's really good because it's grass-fed cows, yogurt, and A2 protein. The kefir from Sprouts, and kefir is basically fermented milk, but it's like a yogurt, and it has a lot more bacteria, good bacteria in it than regular yogurt does. But I'm trying to think because kefir is expensive. Mommy, I'm here. I told mommy mommy. I tell her I'm gonna stay right here. She thinks I move. I'm waiting for a coupon to come in for the website where we get our meat from to be able to do the order because they always have a coupon code. Love maple syrup. We just use it lightly, but I use it to make the kefir, like the yogurt bowls with kefir and berries and a little bit of cacao powder. That's so good. These are good for snacking. The only snacks I'm gonna get. This is really heavy. Ugh. So I love sourdough and I've been wanting to make it myself as well since I'm making everything else myself, but it is pretty difficult. So I've been needing the time to do it. And then I saw sourdough starters. And then I was like, if I get this, it's basically defeating the purpose of me doing it on my own. So I did not get that. But the next DIY on the list is sourdough. Look at that. Thank you, Bobby. Look at that. Sourdough aguacate. Look at it. Oh, with the Salt Bay. And 2 sausages. Okay. I need to look for a calendar that we can like write all the activities of the summer on so that we know what things we need. Like what, I don't know, what do you call that? Example, if we decide to go to the river and it's for paddleboarding, we need to make sure we have the paddleboard. Like, I just want to know every single thing that we're going to do every time Danny's off or on a weekend, every summer activity, so I can prepare, because leaving with a baby, you have to get so many things to just ensure that they're, you know, first of all, we have things for safety and also for her food and for her to be comfortable. So, and like, I try not to be OD with it. Like, I don't want to be those parents that like grab like basically the entire house and put it in their car every time they get out. But there are things that are needed, especially when they're very little. So, and also we have tubes. We have the paddleboard, like I said. We have her little tubes. We have the grill. We have fishing rods. We have kites. We have a hammock. So there's things that it's like, okay, depending on what we're doing and where we're going, we need to make sure we pack everything correctly. So I need all the summer activities on a calendar. So I went to Home Goods and I got the calendar, but you can see a little bit. Actually, it looks a lot more obvious in person, but there's some scratches on it. And all 3 calendars that were there was another one that I would have gotten, but it was just way too big, and I know I ain't gonna be writing that much of a detailed calendar on there. So I'm like, I just need something simple and that the squares are big enough, you know? So I got that, but then it had these scratches, and I actually like the antique wood here. Looking wood, it's not antique at all, just the same, the color. Anything wear and tear, or just anything that you see at a Home Goods or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, if you see there is a defect at all, you need to mention it at the counter and say just very nicely, like, hey, can I get a little bit off or a reduced price on this because it has this? And they almost always do it. Always. So I mean, I only got like $2, $3 off, but still, it's something. Because I'm not going to buy, even though you're not really buying full price at these stores, these discount stores, because they're discount stores, but you're not going to also buy something if it's messed up in any way at full price, their full price at least. So they do it, and they do it themselves. They'll, like, anytime you see that red tag that says reduced price, they do it themselves. But if you catch it before them, then they could do it for you at the counter. Just for tomorrow, I got this for, actually I might even use it for the table. We have a temporary table right now in the kitchen because I haven't decided on a table yet for the kitchen, but I can just use this for later. But this is a tablecloth, really nice tablecloth. I love this. For tomorrow, for Mother's Day. And then I have, this is all paper plates, paper napkins, but for tomorrow, you know, kind of cute. And then I just got this really nice candle to put in the middle. Look how cute. So adorable. I love it. I love these colors. If I lived in Italy, I would do everything in my little villa like this. For these for my mom, it's so cute. It says be happy, be kind. Does it say happy? Yeah. And it has like these little, it's made in England. It's just espresso cups with these little spoons. So cute. And then this is just one little tiny thing, but it's actually gonna add to Aria's list of things that I need for her birthday, because everything is themed Enchanted Forest. So, but like more specifically, mushroom, butterflies, squirrels, birds, fairies, you know, things like that. So just little by little getting things that I need for her birthday party, which isn't going to be much. It's just that one day at the cabin that we're gonna do something. So we're going to a lake on the West Coast for her birthday. So excited for that. I need a getaway. Okay, so now we're at H Mart, which is the Asian supermarket here right by where we live. And I absolutely love this place so much. It's an eatery. It has bakeries, but also groceries, you know, and their vegetables. They have organic vegetables and fruits, and it's always like on point. Love the pricing. And yeah, so I'm going to get everything here that I need to make kimchi. I feel like I've been running around the entire town. So at Walmart, not that interesting. I just got propane gas for the grill. Coconut sugar, I always get it there. I always get this brand from Walmart, the coconut sugar, just because it's $10 for this big thing of coconut sugar, and it lasts us a long time. That's like probably just a month worth of sugar, so we're good. Then this is a new brand. It's called Four Sisters for rice. We don't usually do this, but today my dad is making a very typical Cuban dish, arroz con pollo, so he needed rice. And then just make sure that whenever you are gonna get rice, I don't recommend having it every day, but when you are gonna get rice, make sure that it's organic and non-GMO. But organic is most important because it could be non-GMO, but still they can still be using pesticides on the rice. So make sure that it says organic and that it's not bleached at all or anything like that. At Sprouts, listen, I was about to get this bread that had no seed oils. It was made with olive oil. Tell me how these hamburger buns were $16 each. $16 for 8 buns. Are you? See, those are the moments where I'm like, okay, this is a one-time thing. I don't usually have burgers. My mom, I was like, let's make lettuce burgers, and she didn't want to do that. So I'm gonna eat that canola oil tomorrow, and I'm gonna be just fine because I don't have it every day. So I got brioche. It's those moments where I'm not gonna be stupid and all the way organic for just one day and spend almost $18 with tax and everything on buns for just one day. Absolutely not. Then I got my organic sourdough bread, of course. Blueberries, they're in season. Get fruits and veggies always when they're in season. Then I got 2 things of raw kefir. This is a great source of probiotics. We have like fruit bowls with it. I got 100% pure and raw unfiltered honey from Texas. It is from McKinney, Texas, which is not that far. I ketchup for tomorrow. I already have the mayo at home. Primal Kitchen has the best ketchup, and I always get unsweetened. So this farm is actually going to be selling raw milk at Sprouts starting, I think, in June. And it's going to be frozen because that's their only way to get it to all the Sprouts in the entire country. Because raw milk is supposed to be delivered fresh, so they're going to be selling it frozen, but that's okay. That's better than nothing at all, because when I go to the farmer's market, sometimes they run out, or you know, sometimes I just need more raw milk and I have to wait till the next farmer's market day, and I don't want to do that, so I can get it here at Sprouts. Like, that's awesome. But this is the same company from California that does the raw kefir and the raw milk and then raw cheddar. I get it there. Like I said, we're trying to find ways to just save more money, be minimal, be smarter. If I can make it at home, if I can make it myself, I'm gonna do just that. So I still have to make kimchi and sauerkraut. Oh my God. But right now we're out of toothpaste, and I kept saying, I'm gonna make toothpaste. I'm gonna make toothpaste. You gotta clean this mess up that's behind me. Because when you got sleepy, you just left it all there. The thing with going natural is that your body is first going to be like, whoa, this is different. And basically, it has the opportunity to get rid of all the toxins. So once you have like natural deodorant, like you start using natural deodorant, or you start using natural toothpaste, with deodorant, you might have stinky armpits for a bit, or you might be sweating a lot. With toothpaste, you might have bad breath for a little bit, but it then goes away because your body gets used to the natural ingredients that you're using. It's just like, it's a shock to the body, and it's like, okay, you're actually giving me a chance to get rid of the toxins. So it just lets all the sweat out. It lets all the bad breath out. It lets all the aluminum out that you've been putting in your armpits for so long before. So that's the thing with natural stuff. You gotta have patience, but it worked. I've been challenging myself to just make anything that I can from scratch and just make it myself with my own hands. And at first I was like, what did I get myself into? This is a lot of chopping, a lot of work. Then I started getting into it, and I was like, wow, it's so rewarding already just doing something with your own hands. You're learning how something works, a process of something. Like, for example, fermentation in general is crazy, but also just the process of osmosis and how the salt makes water come out of the cabbage like this. It's just crazy. And so sometimes it just makes me wonder,
since modern society has us paying for all these conveniences and just makes it everything easy, I guess you can say, but more expensive, when human beings actually like don't live in that life and they do things themselves and they make everything from scratch with their own bare hands, are they stronger? Are they smarter? Because it's like when something's already done for you, you lack that exercise of in your mind. Like you're not really practicing a skill anymore. So I'm just loving this DIY era, and I encourage you guys to do the same.
I am so proud of this. Like, we still got one more day to ferment these, the kimchi, and then I'll put it in the fridge. And then this still needs like a week and a half to be out. So, but good things take time. So it is like June 20th, around there. I don't even know, like probably June. I don't know. I don't know what day it is today. I don't know what day it is every day until I look at my phone. But it's been basically way more than a month since I did all those groceries and stuff for May. And I have a lot of things that I'm gonna do differently in June, or I already have done differently in June, and I've been vlogging it, so I will post that soon. This month was weird just because lots of family came, and like my in-laws came, and so when they come, we always go out a lot, and we decided to grill out. We decided to grill out in May every time we went out, and so that really like kind of it made the budget weird because we split the expenses of those things, but then leftovers from that we kept. So basically that's why I didn't do a big order for meats online, because it was just not worth it. So I only did the 4 patties, which came out to $57. There was a sale. There's always a sale on that website. I highly recommend it. And those patties are so good. They last me so long just because we end up doing like patties with them, like because I say patties, but it's an ancestral blend of liver, kidney, heart, and ground beef. So it's so good for you. It's a superfood. But we make patties with it. We melt cheese, and on the side we have the kimchi and sauerkraut, sometimes plantains or whatever. Gosh, I need my hair. It's a dirty hair today, so I'm like putting it up. I have all the postpartum hair. Yesterday was nuts the way it looked. Postpartum regrowth. So I'm like slicking this up, like it's starting to come out again. Oh my God. So yeah, it was a weird month, but June has been a lot more normal, and so yeah. So I'll be sharing the things that I'm doing differently in June in the next vlog. But basically, I spent $400, $398 to be exact, but around $400 in May. And that for groceries is actually really good. Our budget went down from $800 at one point to $400, okay? So that's some progress right there. And that was only because we were getting so many different snacks and things that we really just didn't need. Ever since we started doing more whole foods and animal-based foods, like just real food, fresh, whole food, it's been so much better. And we feel better, and our accounts feel better too. In the vlogs, you're probably gonna see me not wear a lot of makeup because it's just, I have been letting my skin breathe and it feels just so good. I just add vitamin E oil and my skin has been doing amazing. Look at that. I still have my flaws, like of course, but I don't break out. The texture is so smooth. I don't really see that many blackheads. They're not as visible as before. I feel like I'm back in middle school. Things like my raw milk went bad, so today we're actually going to the farmer's market to get 2 gallons instead because we just need to consume more. We were using very little for our coffees, but now there's been different ways to use it. We've realized, like, we put it in our smoothies, we can just do different things. My daughter's gonna start having it soon for her milk. She's turning 1, so it's like, yeah, we need to get 2 gallons and actually just find a way to use it. Things like that. Not gonna get salmon again. It was just, I don't know, salmon's boring to me. It's not as interesting as red meat, so I'm like not gonna get that again. It was only because we needed a few days of meal ideas because we didn't order that much for meat. And then we ended up getting steaks at HEB to grill. And so we could have gotten that from the website, but I didn't really think that we would be grilling steaks, but it actually ended up being a great idea. So things like that we're adjusting in June.
The kimchi and sauerkraut has lasted till this day. So good. I mean, at least the sauerkraut. The kimchi was gone, but the sauerkraut, we still have like this much left. So amazing. And then we still have a little bit left of the toothpaste. Oh my God, I've been using organic deodorant, but the spray, it works so much better, you guys. If you're having trouble with natural deodorant, I would definitely recommend this spray. I don't know what brand, EO? I'll leave it down below. It's so much more affordable. I just want to show how it is to like eat healthy and make it happen on a budget. And so 400 is great. Let's see what it is this month. But we're on our way to the farmer's market now. And I'm almost already done with this vlog, so I'll be uploading it soon. So stay tuned for the next June. And I'll be recapping May a little bit more in depth in that vlog. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.